Now see question number 6. Shruti maintains her books of accounts from incomplete records. Her books provide the following information. So now you can see that various assets and liabilities are given and two dates are given. So one is beginning of the year, that is 1st April 2016, and one is closing of the year 31st March 2017. So this means that these are the opening balances of the year and these are the closing balances of the year. So with the help of opening balances, I will be able to prepare opening statement of affairs, and with the help of closing balances, I will be able to prepare closing statement of affairs. So now it is given, she withdrew rupees 1000 per week. So be particular about the time period given for the drawings. Sometimes it is given per month, sometimes it is given every 6 months, sometimes it is given quarterly, or this time it is given per week. So we will be calculating drawings as per the number of weeks are there. She sold her investments of rupees 1,60,000 at 2% premium and introduced that amount into business. So now again she is selling some of her personal investments of costing rupees 1,60,000, and at 2% premium means that you are selling above the cost price, that is 1,60,000, you are charging 2% extra. This is your profit actually. So on that profit, you are selling your investments. So obviously we will add the value of profit in the cost of investment, that I will be getting the final amount for which she has sold her investment. So 1,60,000 multiplied by 2%, it will be 3,200. And then that amount has been introduced as additional capital into the business. So you are supposed to calculate profit or loss. So now first I will be preparing a statement of affairs for as at. Now I will put the date here. This is I am preparing for opening balances 1st April 2016. Cash is given 12,000, and be careful about the balances. Sometimes we post wrong balance in that. Bills receivable was nil. Debtors are 1,68,000. So debtors will be 1,68,000. Then stock is 2,24,000. Stock is 2,24,000. Then investments are nil. Furniture is 75,000. Furniture is 75,000. Creditors are 1,40,000. So creditors are given, but before that, just a minute. Creditors are given 1,40,000. 1,40,000. So now these two rows are free. So in this way, I have posted the opening balances given in the question, and I will put so this will come here. Be particular about the presentation part also. Use only those lines which you need, otherwise eliminate the means your format should not be longer than you require. So now this is the information given to me in the question, and that way I will be able to calculate. Opening capital. From here I will be able to calculate opening capital. Same will be the balance sheet at the end of the year also. So now how I will calculate the opening capital? First I will total this. So when I will total this, it will come 0, 0, 0. Then it will be 2 plus 8, 10, 14, 5, 19. So here it will be 9, then 1 plus 1, 2, 6, 8 to 10, 7, 17, and then 2 plus 2, 4. So it will be 4,79,000. Now total will be posted on the opposite side also. Same total will be here. Out of this, I will be subtracting creditors. So I will get 0, 0, 0. Then 0 and 9, 9 will be here. Then 4 plus 3, 7 will be here. And 1 plus 3, 4 will be here. So that way, this is my opening capital. Now, same way, I will start posting the balances here. Cash in hand is given 16,000. So I will post here 16,000. And now this will be on the date 31st March 2017. 31st March 2017. Then debtors are given, bills receivable is given 24,000. So I will write here bills receivable. Bills receivable are your assets, 24,000. Then next is debtors, 2,72,000. Debtors, 2,72,000. Then stock. Stock is given 2,44,000. Stock is given 2,44,000. Then furniture is given 80,000. So I will write here furniture 80,000. Then creditors are given, investments are given 80,000. Investments are also there. Investments are 80,000. Yes. Investments. $80,000. And creditors are given 1,52,000. So here my creditors will be 1,52,000. So now I will again total it. These are the extra lines. So when I will total it now, what is the total? 0, 0, 0. And then 6 plus 2, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16. Then 2 plus 7, 9 plus 4, 13, 8, 21, 2, 23, 8, 31. So then it will be 3 will be carry on 3 plus 2 plus 2, 7. So total will be 7,16,000. And this same total will be posted on the opposite side first. And then I will be subtracting creditors from it. Now I have prepared two statement of affairs in this question. Why I have prepared two statement of affairs? Because opening balances and closing balances were given only for the purpose that you prepare opening statement of affairs for the purpose of finding opening capital, and you prepare closing statement of affairs with the help of closing balances for finding the closing capital. So now if I will calculate the closing capital, it will be 0, 0, 0. And then 2 plus 4, 6, 5 plus 6, 11. Then 1 will be carry on, 1 plus 1, 2, and 5 will be here. So that way I have found it out the opening capital as well as closing capital I have calculated. Drawings are given in the question, and additional capital is also given in the question. So if I want to ascertain the amount of additional capital, how I will be ascertaining it? Just giving a working note here. You have to give your working notes also, working notes. So first working note I will be giving for drawings. Now drawings are how much? 1000 per week. So 1000 multiplied by, in a year, you all know that there are 52 weeks, and that's why the total amount of drawings will be rupees 52,000. Then second working note will be for additional capital. Additional capital. So now it is given that the cost of the investment was 1,60,000 and you have sold it at 2% premium. So I will add 2% premium in that, multiplied by 2 upon 100. Either you can do it like this, it will come 1,60,000 plus 3,200. So the total amount will be 1,63,200. Or there is another way of doing this. You can do 1,60,000 multiplied by 102 upon 100. Directly if you will do that, then again you will get 1,63,200. So these are two options. Whichever you feel comfortable, you can adopt for that. Now I will prepare my statement of affairs. So first I will write capital at the end. Capital, we always start with the capital at the end, or you can say closing capital. Capital at the end of year. Capital at the end of the year. And it is, we have calculated this 5,64,000. 5,64,000. Now I will add drawings in it. Add drawings. So drawings I am adding, drawings amount is 52,000 that I have shown in the working note. You can also mention here the working note number as per working note 1 for the reference of the examiner, so that he has not to search for that. He will know that if he will look working note 1, he will find the value of drawings. I will underline it. Then I will calculate the final amount. It will come 0, 0, 0. Then 4 plus 2, 6. Then 6 plus 5, 11. Then 5 plus 1, 6. So total amount is 6,16,000. Then you have to subtract additional capital. So additional capital, if you are subtracting, that is given, we have calculated in the working note number 2. It is 1,63,200. 1,63,200. Now if I will subtract it, I will get an amount that I have to show here. Now I can write here also as per, or you don't need to write as per, you can simply put the working note number. Working note number 2. Now I will subtract it. So 0, 0, then 10 minus 2, 8, then 5 minus 3, 2, then 11 minus 6, 5, 5 minus 1, 4. So that will be the balance amount now. Now I will be subtracting opening capital less opening capital. And opening capital, if I will be subtracting, that amount is 3,39,000. 3,39,000. So here, now I can calculate the profit for the year. Profit for the year is equal to 0, 0, 8. Now 12 minus 9, 3. Then 4 minus 3, 1. Then again 4 minus 3, 1. So that way our profit for the year is 1,13,800. So I hope this is clear to all of you. How to calculate profit? We have solved many questions on that. Now I would like that you all please solve this. Question number 7. As we have solved the question number 6. Just go through the question. And now you will be sending me the solution on WhatsApp. Gokul Das maintains incomplete records of his business. So because he is keeping incomplete records, he is not keeping proper and systematic records. That's why these all values have been based on estimates. He wants to know the result of his business on 31st March 2013. And for that, following information are available. So he wants to calculate his profit and for the year 2012 and 13. Now you can see two dates are given. One is opening date of this year, 1st April 2012, and second is closing date of the year, 31st March 2013. Personal expenses of Gokul Das paid from business account amounted to rupees 4,80,000 and goods worth rupees 20,000 were withdrawn by him for personal use. So these 4,80,000 is his personal expenses, as it is personal expenses but paid by the business. So it will be his drawings, and 20,000 will be also his drawings because he has withdrawn goods of this value from the business. Then he sold ornaments of his wife for rupees 3,50,000 and invested that amount into business. So this will be additional capital of the business. So now first you tell me the opening statement of affairs you prepare with the balances, opening balances given in the question.